Hello, everyone. NecroVMX here. Welcome back with more Octopath Traveler. We're recording and we're live on Twitch and everything. So back with Bale. I just got this quest a little while ago. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna need either Alphen or either Alphen or Cyrus for this. Hey, Not Cinemoka, how's it going? Whoa! I love that emote. That shiny Dratini just going ham. Alright, I'm probably just going to swap them both in because that just makes things a lot simpler. Alphen and Cyrus, here we go. What are we going to? We're going to Goldshore Cathedral. Okay. That's here, right? Yeah. So we need to scrutinize Bishop Donovan of all people? Huh. Well, I'll be dipped in shit and rolled in cornbread. Okay. Up we go, up the stairs. In we go. Is this him? Yeah, I'll take your stimulating bracelet first. A bishop charged with looking after the town's cathedral, whose ancestors were also servants of the sacred flame. He decided to become a priest when visiting Flame's grace with his father. His wife shares his faith, and together they have a daughter. We've learned of his condition, somehow. Oh my god. How many of them are there like that? This game's really fun. I haven't tried Triangle Strategy, but this game's really great. This is actually my second time attempting to get through it. This game is also known for its high difficulty. And the last time, I managed to get all the way to the last boss, and then I didn't win. And it kind of pissed me off. And because you have to go through an entire dungeon, including 8 bosses that lead up to the final boss, I never, went back. So then I decided it's been a few years, let's play it again. And I started over from the beginning, and I did a lot of research and, how to prepare for it and everything. So, yeah. Alright, so I guess we just gotta go back to the quest giver. Who was that? That was Bale, right? In Marceline, was it? Oh no, in Wellspring. Okay. Yeah, the game, this can be brutal. And I didn't really approach it correctly last time, so. But this time I think I'm doing a lot better. Wait, Bale's this way, right? What's up, Bale? I have a very old friend, you see, a man named Donovan who serves at the Church of the Flame as a bishop. I have not heard any word from him of late, though. At first I was not concerned, but he has always been regular in his correspondence until now. The thing is, okay, so you pick one of 8 characters, and then you recruit everybody and everything. But whenever everybody has 4 chapters, and when you do the 4th chapter of whatever character that you chose as your starter, you get the credits, you've beaten it. However, there is an entire post-game that ties everything together and a final boss. And that is the part I haven't managed to do yet. Alright. So I'm preparing for the end right now. I had hoped I would be seeing you again. Do you have good news to report to me? Or ill? I see. So Donovan's still in good health, and his daughter is 7 already. I did not realize that a bishop's work could leave him so busy. But then Donovan was always a single-minded man. I suppose it's nearly a decade now since I first met him. I was a mercenary in those days, wandering various lands in search of work. I met Donovan only a short time after he met his wife. They were dark days. His wife was kidnapped in the early days of their marriage, you see. And I was captured by the Knights Ardent, who mistaken me for a villain responsible. I was nothing but a wandering vagrant. I had no one to vouch for me, no way to prove my innocence. I thought I would be hanged till dead. But I was fortunate that Lord Woodward, the heads of the Knight Ardent, and Donovan both believed me innocent. It was only thanks to their firm belief that the true criminal was found at last. It's been a long time since I last thought of those days. I certainly never would have imagined then that I might one day be standing here in such a position of authority. So this is this is taking Ulbricht's story and Ophelia's story and tying them together as well. A lot of people complained about the story in this game and that all the individual stories didn't tie together. And I think it's because they saw the credits and they stopped it. They didn't play till the very, very end. But still, that does not mean I never look back to the past and long for those days. But I believe that everything happens for a reason. I stand here today because of where I was in all my yesterdays. They have served their purpose. Summons the tale of back with Bale at 9,000 leaves and a captain's badge. What the heck does that do? Additional experience points. I'm gonna hang on to that. We might need that for getting to a higher than level 80. You know what I'm saying? Okay, wait. We gotta do the king thing, right? So that's Marceline. Alright, let's head to Marceline, talk to the king. Where is Marceline? That's Everhold. Cobblestone. The Sunlands is not a big area, so I don't know why. Right, there's Sunshade. There's Wellspring. There it is. Okay, it's like right there. We'll go this way. I was just here getting Ali's dad, too. The king wasn't even there before. He was, like, missing. Steel. Healing Great Bunch. And I might as well do this. The King of Marceline. Though he has never left the safety of his palace, he is a wise ruler who always thinks about his citizens first. He takes great pride in being beloved by his people. Let's see what he wants. Oh, goddamn. I'm glad you've come. That's what your sister said. Oh, 8 out of 5 marons. Particularly now. I'm just now considering a new... let's try that again. I am just now considering a new entertainment I might offer to my people. It's called helicoptering. Check it out. People do not live merely to survive each day. They live to see the pleasures they hope tomorrow might bring. That is why one of my duties to my people is to provide them with the pleasures that give them the strength to make it through each day. I have asked for the opinions of my vassals and come to a decision. I must not please only the rich and the fortunate. And so I have decided to put on a series of plays that will bring pleasure to the masses. But my advisors and I know so little of such things. Play acting and the world of the theater. We will need to make this production a success. I must admit that I have little faith in our success as it stands. So begins the tale of King Kalim's conundrum. Alright, so wait, hold on. This is actually part of the... This is part of the end game, isn't it? Yeah, you have to do this to get to the last boss. Alright, I need either Ophelia or... I need Ophelia or Primrose in the party for this. So let's go grab one of them. And then we have to just go find the theater manager and bring him to the king. Hey, Primrose. Yeah, hoping she'd give me something. Alright, put Primrose here, put Ophelia there. Hey, Elbrick. Right, where is the theater manager? Oh, he's in Everhold? Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Where is he though? I don't... Oh wait, I see an icon of a an item. Where's okay, hold on. Where's the pub? I'm gonna switch Ulbrich in so I can get that guy out of the way. Alright, Tressa, you don't need to always be in the party. The view from here is just beautiful. Take care not to lose your footing, though. It's a long way down. Alright, I'm gonna kick your ass, sir. Oh, he's a strong one. Alright, let's do it anyway. A battle fair and square. To arms. Oh, just when I thought there weren't any spirited youngsters left.
Let us fight with honor.
Why is this old man so powerful?
Now, out of my way.
He's weak to swords, apparently. Oh my god, with the lightning. What are you doing, sir?
Now, victory shall be mine.
Hold on, if he's gonna be taking a lot of Let me poison him.
A touch of venom.
Yeah, I mean, he's using scholar skills on me.
Have at
So I might as well try to wall him out a bit.
you shall be healed.
Because I have Ulbrich with apothecary abilities. He's the real main character?
Have at you.
Sometimes it do be like that. Oh my, okay, that's a sorcerer skill.
Have at you.
So he has sorcerer as well. Hold on, do this.
Have at you.
Patience turn? Okay, hold on, heal.
You shall be healed.
Alright, I'm gonna kick his ass. Here we go. Hit him with the fully boosted Brand's Thunder!
Wreak havoc upon thee.
15k, not bad. He's still standing. Like, he's hitting me with Lightning Storm and Tenebrae.
My way. Too slow.
Not today. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna poison you again.
A touch of venom.
He can't have much health left.
Have at you. You shall be healed.
Dude, I can stall you. I played Pokemon. I don't know how this works.
The battle is.
I hate that he has Tenebrae per rear. Oh, you went down to poison.
The thrill of the fight.
You went down to poison, didn't you? Oh, I got a large Shadow Soulstone out of that, though. A fine fight that was. You have my thanks. Curious antique.
Good day.
I was researching the history of this town when I learned something interesting. The Grand Theater back there used to be a fort. Fascinating, right? Alright, speaking of the theater, I'm looking for the theater manager. He's probably back here somewhere. Wait, is it you?
Good day to you.
No, you're the usher.
Oh.
Usher. Here he is. The theater holds endless possibilities. It cannot be contained in a building of wood and stone. As grand as our own stages. I know that we are destined for an even greater stage than this someday. I hope we will perform our art for the pleasure of all. This is where we fought, we fought Primrose's final boss. Let the flame guide your path. Do you perchance have an interest in the stage, sister? Oh, you're coming with me. Whoa, is there a chest behind him? Oh, that's handy. Alright, bring him back to Marceline, I guess. I will bring you before the king, and he will make you dance as he claps with mirth. Something wrong with me.
Welcome.
Greetings, so you're the director of that mountain theater we hear so much about. You are familiar with our modest theater, your majesty? That is an honor I would never have dreamed of. Not at all. I feel much relieved to have you here to consult with. You see, I've been considering a new entertainment for the benefit of my people, and for the idea of a series of plays was proposed to me. That is wonderful to hear, your highness. But constructing a stage and assembling all will cost a fair deal. The issue is one we must resolve to move forward. Yeah, this actually moves you closer to the last boss. This quest. I see. In that case, might I suggest something like this? And I call it the Aristocrats. I had little idea it was possible to do away with so much of the stage with only a bit of creative thinking. Yes, your highness. The stage and props are naught but tools made to make the illusions easy to maintain, but a skilled player needs neither to captivate his or her audience. So, all we truly must provide is a space for the plays to be performed by able actors. If I'm not mistaken, your highness, it seems that you wish to host more than one play? Perhaps you might provide your people not only with the joy of watching great theater, but also with the joy of creating great theater. The joy of creating great theater. Indeed, this is something I'd overlooked. Yes, the pleasure of the theater is not restricted to those standing in the audience. Merely watching another acting and nothing else is to experience only half the wonders the theater offers. Giving the people the chance to not only witness great theater, but to take part in it as actors, playwrights, directors. And in the process, supporting the development of skilled artisans who may continue to support the theater arts going forward. Nothing would please me more than being able to open the door to the world of theater to more people. Therian's just like, when am I getting my reward? Why am I sitting here through all this? And I should like nothing more than your assistance in this venture. Already your advice has been invaluable. Together we will make this an age of theater. I already have decided the topic of the first play, in fact. Have you indeed, Your Highness? It's going to be rated X. Very edgy, very controversial. You must tell us of your journey, my good adventurers. You have traveled the wide expanses of this continent. Your grand adventure should surely be the subject of our first performance. The 8 tales of 8 travelers, each walking the path that fate laid before their feet. And we shall call our play Octopath Traveler. I do think that yours will be a tale capable of moving the hearts of men. So ends the tale of King Kalim's Conundrum. I get 30,000 leaves. That's it? I was hoping to get some items or something. Alright, so let me move on to the Riverlands quests then. Submit from the journal. Riverlands. Alright, Friends again we haven't done yet, but let me look at all these. Daughter of the Dark God Part 2. Isn't that... That's part of the end game, isn't it? We don't need to worry about that just yet. Oh no, I've done it already? Oh right, that was that really crazy goth lady. Okay, we did that already. Merrill, Lost and Found. We did all 3 parts of that. For Want of Fish. Did that. A Sweet Reunion. I don't see that on here. Oh, nope, there it is. We did it. A Corpse with No Name. I remember doing that. Yep, there it is. The Worry Wart. That's on the list. Okay. No guilds to do quests for. I mean, you know. Alright, Pilgrim's Plight. Let's see. Pilgrim's Plight is there. Okay. The Adventuring Life. Did I miss the Adventuring Life? Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's the endgame one. Zeph and Mercedes Part 1 and 2 I did earlier today. Friends Again is the next one. The Hidden Horde. Is that in here? Horde. So we'll need to grab the Hidden Horde and Hello Again Harold. No, I got that one. So we just got to do Friends Again and Hidden Horde. All right, and both of those I could do with just Therian. I don't need to have any specific characters. Okay, so for Friends Again, got to get this River Blossom from a bully in Saintsbridge. That's easy to... All right, Saintsbridge is somewhere up here, ain't it? That's Northreach. That's still snow. Wait, no, Saintsbridge is like here, right? It's somewhere around here. Man, I have no idea where Saintsbridge actually is. Okay, my bad. There it is. All right, I gotta find a bully. That's Tim. Erstwhile Sellsword. Found him. I plucked all their precious little flowers. Serves them right for telling on me. Let me steal this from you. And then all I gotta do is give this to Nate? Hold on. Oh, no. Okay. I gotta give it to Nate. Emil was the one that... That's right, this is for the kid that likes that girl. There's Tim. Where is Emil, though, and Nate? He might be upstream. I would hope not, Moogle. I would hope not. Here he is. What should I do? Should I give her a gift? Do you think she'd like me then? Here, give her this flower.
Oh,
I know this flower. This is Melanie's favorite. Why don't you give it to her then? I'm sure she'll be happy to have it. Yeah, I'll give it a try, thanks. Melanie? Yes? I got this for you. Do you want it? A turd blossom. I heard you like flowers, and I hope you can like me, too. Great job, Nate. Yeah. Melanie? I'm sorry, but I can't take this flower from you. You see, I like Emil. Me? Oh no, that was supposed to be a secret. It do be like that, kid. It do be like that. Hey, Nate, I was surprised, too. Oh, what should I say? What's the problem now? You've both done nothing wrong. So cheer up already. We're all friends here, aren't we? You're right, Daryl. We're friends, and I'm going to help Nate however I can. Thank you. But right now, I'd like to be alone. Sorry. Poor Nate. I've only ever seen grown-ups with that look on their face. Does that mean he's becoming a grown-up, too? Something like that. So ends the Tale of Friends again, and we get the badge of friendship. Wait, what is it? Does that actually do anything? Or is that just to be cute? Oh, it gives you job points? I definitely don't need it. Okay. Alright. Hidden Hoard. Alright, we gotta head to Riverford for this one. Let's see. Orwell. Riverford. Here we are. We gotta find the passionate youth. You know, they could put flowers there all they want, but it was so obviously a gallows not long ago. Oh, here he is.
Fair and well.
I'm a farmer by trade, but treasure hunting's my passion. My latest undertaking is a search for the lost loot of House Landar. The Landars were highborn folk of this town, and they were framed for hoarding treasure. Finding their hidden loot will be my ticket into the exclusive League of Gentlemen Discoverers. Oh yes, the LGD. Oh, apparently I already have what I need to give him. Sweet. That's good when you just rob everybody you meet. You wind up having items that you already needed. Aha. So the last lord of the Landars was denounced for corruption and slain by an arrow when he tried to flee. By then, the family had fallen into ruin and didn't even have the coin to pay their house guard. What about Carl? If that's how it ended, then there's no hidden treasure left anywhere, I warrant. Well, better to know that now than go on chasing after something that don't exist. A good treasure hunter knows when to give up on one chase and move on to the next. Suppose I'll have to stick to the farming for a while longer at least. And in between times, I'll keep looking for stories of other hidden hoards. Thanks be to you for bringing word. I'm most grateful. So ends the tale of the hidden hoard. I get 15,000 leaves and a revitalizing jam. That's a good item. Okay. Alright, so that's all of the quests that we can do in the Riverlands. So let's move on to Cliftlands then. Alright. Alright, so we did the Dark Gods thing. We did Kaya, Mother of Dragons. Sparks of Revolution, we did that. The Bandit's Code. Did that. The Weaver's Predicament? I feel like I just did that. Actually, I don't even... Nope, there it is. Yep. The Minor Dilemma. There it is. On the Precipice, we did that one. I gotta scroll it down a bit. The Wayward Son. Where's Wayward Son? Oh, we did that. Okay, so the endgame ones are Heathcote's Hijinks and Ravello and Adet. I have Ravello and Adet. I haven't started it yet. I don't need to look to know where to get Heathcote's hijinks. Because I'm playing as Therian. So I just know to go to Boulderfall. Who am I gonna need? Oh, I need Ophelia or Primrose for this? They're both in the party. Okay. I mean, this was my starting town. And Heathcote was the first boss that Therian had to fight, so... What's up? Here he is. I've received the most peculiar letter. To the butler of Ravis Manor, your most precious treasure will soon be mine. Night-Eye. It appears to be a warning of sorts, and one that cannot be taken lightly. I found it on the vase in the hallway. Anyone who can get that far into the manor is a serious threat. Fortunately, I know just what Night-Eye is after. This gem is called the Cat's Eye. If you look closely, you can see how it glimmers, just like a feline's eyes at night. Truth be told, I know a little about our would-be thief. He and I aren't so different in age. It's not too much trouble. Could you bring Night-Eye here for me? He's probably gloating about somewhere with that obnoxious laugh of his. Alright, so he's just outside of Whisper Mill. Isn't Whisper Mill, like, all the way up here somewhere? Yeah. Well, not just outside, but at the outskirts, at least. Is it you? No, that's a slender farmer.
Greedy.
Villager. I know he's somewhere around here. That's gotta be him.
Greetings.
Nope, that's a woman. I'm not going into the Ebony Grotto, right? Is it you? There's that laughter. Do you know the butler of Ravis Manor? I believe he's the one responsible for its safekeeping. Knowing his traps have been bested must keep him in a right panic. Well, first let me steal from you. I'll take your Nox fruit. Alright, you're coming with me, dude. Let the flame guide your path. The teachings of the sacred flame? Sorry, I don't know nothing about that. And yet you're still coming with me. All the way to Boulderfall. It's quite a journey when you think about it. Like, if I decided to walk instead of using fast travel, it would probably take like an hour. Especially with all the battles you'd have to fight. Heathcote, what's up?
Oh,
So it was you after all.
cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. How long's it been, Heathcote? You've gotten so old. You're no spring chicken yourself. And yet I managed to get in. It appears your skills just weren't what they used to be. But it was a struggle to get that far, wasn't it? I doubt you could have gone another step. Or would you rather I attribute that to old age? At least your sense of humor never gets old. But I'll be the one with the last laugh, Heathcote. Yep, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa, he's attacking him. Aha! My true aim was to get you to see me. I knew this would be the perfect chance to take the Cat's Eye from you. You're never without it, after all. You fell right into my trap. Aha, see you later, shitlords. He hasn't changed a bit. Though he might not look like much now, he was a notorious thief in his heyday. He and I were rivals in our youth, always aiming for the same treasure. And eventually the heart of the same woman. She was like a beautiful maiden in a high tower, seemingly out of our reach. So we made a bet, whoever could steal her beloved Cat's Eye could steal her heart. Whoever lost would have to give up and leave the business forever. I emerged victorious and professed my love to her. But her heart was already set on another. That man, eccentric though he may be, as promised, he washed his hands of the business and ran away with her. I remember hearing a rumor that she passed away. It makes me wonder if he came to return the cat's eye to its proper owner. My apologies for rambling. Perhaps I really am getting old. You're old. So ends the tale of Heathcote's hijinks. We get 12,000 leaves and his dagger. Hold on. Is that any good? Wow, it's got really high elemental attack. All right, hold on. Maybe I give it to her, though. Yes. I'm going to give it to her. Well, wait, hold on, though. Maybe Primrose. Yes, I'm giving it to Primrose. And then the adamantine dagger, maybe I'll give to her. Yes, okay, that works out for me. Okay, that works out, because the elemental attack is just, whoa, really high. All right, we're a little over time right now, but I think we're gonna just go with one more quest here, which is Ravello and Adet. I already started the quest. I need to have either Cyrus or Alphen with me for this, though. I can't believe we beat that boss today, though. I was like, man, if I lose to him like 3 times in a row again, I'm gonna be so pissed. Getting him on the second try, oh. I was so relieved. That stupid wolf. It's like no amount of over-leveling is gonna save you. You have to just have good tactics. Alright, Alphen, I'll put you here, and Cyrus, I'll put you there. So where are we going? We just gotta find Adet. Okay. She's in Quarry Crest? That wolf is... Have you ever beaten the last boss, though, Almighty Santa? Like, did you ever beat, like, Galdor the Dark God, or not? Because I feel like everybody that I talk to is like, no, I can't beat that guy. He's too much. But, like, people must beat this game, right? Like, Quarry Crest? Quarry Quest? Where is Quarry Crest? That's one of those towns I don't go to that often. There it is. Where is Adet anyway? Oh, she's in a house somewhere. Oh, wait, isn't she at the very top? Hold on. That's where I got the quest. Oh, not there. I mean, if you manage to beat Galdor the Dark God, then GG's. Because that guy is fucking tough. You're wondering why I don't visit his grave? Yeah, let's find out. Only 44% chance? Hold on, let me see if Alphen have better luck. Alphen's just better. A woman who was once enrolled in the Royal Academy. She once grew frustrated with the internal bureaucracy and power struggles. Eventually, she decided to leave and continue her studies on her own in Quarry Crest. I mean, now we know why she doesn't visit Jeffrey. But wait, where did the dude go, though? Because he left. Where did Ravello go? Oh, he goes back to Noble Court? Bro, what? Going all over the place for this. He goes all the way over to East Noble Court? I think you'd remember, though, to be honest. Because that, you know, you had to use all 8 characters and it was 2 separate battles. And I thought I had a good plan to do it, but then I put Therion in the wrong party, and it was way harder than I thought it was going to be, and it was a whole thing. Wait, this is Conrad. I don't need him. I have no idea where this dude is. Satisfied. Where'd he go? I forget even what he looks like. That's Jan. Oh my god, Ravello, where are you?
Hello?
There's not that many people in this part of town. Townsperson. There's Jan. That's Anna. Oh, here he is. I just talked to him, too. It was so weird. Odette has not gone to Jeffrey's grave once since he passed. I cannot fathom why. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you, you're going to find out.
What?
You know why Odette will not visit Jeffrey's grave? Pray tell me. Jeffrey himself told me not to go. He was always saying, faith shall be your shield. But shortly before he died, he told me something else. If I die, do not come to my grave. Do not waste your time on the dead. Simply do what you must while you are alive. At that time, I thought he was joking. But looking back at it, I think he'd already realized what would happen to him. So I did what he said. I dedicated myself to my research. And after 10 years, I'm finally enjoying the fruits of my labor. Thanks for listening. It looks like I can finally take a small break from my work. I think I'll go find a nice flower to place on his grave. So you're going to the grave? What he said. I see she had her reasons. Do not waste your time on the dead. Simply do what you must while you are alive. That certainly seems like something Jeffrey would say. Perhaps I should ask him the truth myself. Mind if I join? Odette! My apologies, Ravello. Better late than never, am I right? I finally found some time to step away from my books and see Jeffrey. I'm sure it has kept you very busy. Thank you for coming, Odette. That's what your sister said. Jeffrey was a very strict man. He scolded me more times than I can count. I remember coming to your rescue often back then in those days. What's messed up about this is... Wait, let me close this tab real quick. People really said that, that the stories, the individual stories don't intersect, and this is this lady from Cyrus's chapter is involved with Primrose's father. It's like, come on. People don't pay attention. If he were still here, I would have something to say about this. Why are you here? Have you forsaken your work, Odette? Yeah, it had never been so harsh. I'm certain Jeffrey is smiling, having seen you once more. Do you think so? He really was a sweet man. So ends the tale of Ravello and Odette. We get 9,000 leaves in his helmet. Ravello's helmet. Hold on. Let me see if that's any good. Where is it even? It's pretty good elemental defense, but... Who has, low elemental defense? I mean, it's him, right? His physical defense is high enough. I'm gonna give him that, actually. If I press the right button, it would be great. Because we're gonna need some kind of protection against spells, right? Especially dealing with the Dark God. Alright, so we only have one more thing, is the Woodlands. Which, well, there's no open quest, but we're gonna have to wait on that. Let me get to a save point, which there's literally one, According to the map, I should be looking right at it. Oh, there it is. Derp. Alright. Alright, well, we're gonna stop the recording here. I'll see you guys real soon with more of Octopath Traveler.